What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jane Handcock, and you are now tuned into With Love with Ty Cole.
What's up, folks, and welcome back to another page with me. Welcome back with Love with Ty Cole, and today we have Death Row's newest leading lady, baby. Okay, the songs are sultry, her voice is angelic, her style is very hot and West Coast. Okay, we have Jane Hancock in the building, baby.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good and emotional, and I know I was gonna tell you why I
Yeah.
did get emotional just now.
Mm-hmm.
So, this show is based on my mom,
Mm.
and her favorite colors are fuchsia and purple.
Wow.
So, you coming up in here with the purple and the fuchsia,
Wow.
it's like, whoa, like she's literally saying hello.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you're doing a great job, sweetie." Like
Absolutely. And she's shining in.
she's shining in,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm holding myself back from getting emotional.
Mm.
But I just feel like this is right. Like,
Yeah.
if I ever doubted or whatever, I feel like this moment with you it's perfect. So thank
I'm
you for
honored
being here.
and I'm blessed. Thank you.
Of course. So we always kick it off with a segment called Love Like Mama.
Hmm.
And basically, it's just, she always was a big lover. She prided herself in love, hence the show name. So,
Hmm.
you grew up watching church mothers sing like every note, whether it was a prayer, whether they were releasing. So, when you're in the booth, do you ever feel like you're chasing that same kind of freedom? Not the performance part, but release.
Mm. I don't think I chased it. I think, honestly, I'll cut the computer off if that's not what it's giving me.
Okay.
It got to give me that every time. Um, Music is spiritual for me, so
Yeah,
it has to give me like that feeling, or I don't want to do it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, your mom told you, as long as you keep up, you can sing. And
Yeah.
at just three, music definitely found you.
Yeah.
So when you think back on that moment now, a little girl watching her mother sing in church, do
Yeah.
you ever feel like she wasn't just inviting you to sing, but teaching you how to hold on to faith and to discipline yourself? And what did that moment really awaken in
Wow. I definitely think that was her way of. My mom was young. My mom was 22 and she had me. And although that's not a teenager, just looking at that age, thinking about that age and how I was at 22, uh,
you?
that's a lot, and then to have a
Yeah.
child like me.
Okay, a fun one I can only imagine.
Absolutely, that just had questions and these words that she was just like, where'd you come up with that? How did you? I think that was what she knew, and that was one of the greatest things she taught me was Christ. And yeah, that whether I don't know what she. That's a good question to maybe ask. I don't know if that was her intent, but it did keep me disciplined, and it did. Without that foundation, I don't know if I'd be here.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Listen, mother's love is
come on,
like just everything.
everything.
And it flows through you no matter what age you are.
Yep.
And look at you now.
Yeah.
On your mama, okay?
Um.
Period. Now, there's a sensual honesty in your records.
Hmm.
And I love that. Because the way you just talk your ish and you say it in such a calm, smooth demeanor, it's like, oh yeah, no, she ate that. Especially in songs like Stare at Me. So, how do you navigate being both spiritually grounded and sexually liberated without letting one silence the other?
I think I just try to tell my truth in whatever record, any record that I create. That's the goal. Is to always be me, and there's so many sides and layers of me. So yeah, like I'm spiritual. I'm reserved at times.
Okay.
I'm ratchet with my friends at times.
We all
slick at the mouth at times, you know.
Aquarius. So, I'm not shocked.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, so I like at any given moment that can come out in a record because that's who I am. You know, I always say like I can't put anything out that's not me.
Yeah.
That doesn't have me incorporated, whether I fully wrote it, whether I, whatever. It has to be me.
I love that you write without apology.
Yeah.
Like, you are so unapologetic in your lyrics. It's like a lot of intentionality in there. And you write about desire without apology too. And not for validation, but like for ownership. Like, you're owning your words, you're owning whatever you want to feel, whether you're articulating, what you're conveying. What does it mean for you to be a woman who says, I want, in a culture that still punishes women for being honest about the pleasures that they want in the world?
That's such a great question. I think I have to. Not even I want, I have to. If I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it. Nobody's gonna show up for me like I show up for me. Nobody's gonna speak for me like I speak for me.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to advocate for me like I advocate for me. So I have to hold that assertiveness in a field that often, I'm not the norm, I'll say, in aesthetic or look or whatever, however people feel. So I have to show up for me. I have to speak for me. And I have to do it in a way that is always welcoming and inviting, to everybody, because I genuinely I'm a loving person. I have a huge heart. That is me. But just to let people know I'm here.
Yeah.
And there was a time I didn't feel here. So at this point in my life, I'm not gonna let nobody tell me I'm not here.
How do you remind yourself to let yourself know you're here? Because some things I try to do in moments of angst or confusion, I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, bitch, you deserve to be here. I say it just like that.
Period.
So like, what? Because like you gotta sometimes let yourself know, like, wait a minute, bitch, like you doing it
For real.
So do you do something like that similar, where it's like you kind of have to get in the mirror and lock in and be like, now hold on, like I deserve to be here.
Yes, I started writing little stickies on my walls.
Okay.
Stickies on my mirrors.
What's like one sticky that you go to all the time if you do feel like a little bit of like angst or hesitation?
Breathe. It's so crazy how a lot of people, especially of color, don't even know how to breathe correctly. And me learning that, shout out my vocal coaches and my performance coaches, but yeah, like they remind me to breathe. In so many rooms, that's, one of the biggest things you can kind of tell when someone's like nervous or their confidence, doesn't, push out is they're just very, yeah. And I, man, that was me for the longest. And now it's just like, breathe. You're here.
Yeah.
Breathe.
We're also here in the holiday season.
Come on.
Come on, somebody.
I love the holidays.
What is, you love the holidays too?
Yes. What's
like a holiday pleasure of yours? Like, what do you have to do every holiday season?
It's weird because I live by myself now. Well, me and my dog son.
Okay, we love that. You're a dog mommy. That's cute.
I have to put a tree up, even if I'm not gonna be at my house. I have to just have it up for however long I'm gonna be home.
Is it giving this? Like the greenery
and all
that?
It gives the little lights.
Okay.
It gives all of that. It gives all of that.
I gotta come over.
Yeah.
Bring you some like cookies or something.
Yeah, and eggnog.
Oh, okay.
I love me some eggnog.
You know what I also like? It's the Spanish version of eggnog, that coquito. Have you had that?
No.
Oh, baby.
We gonna have to, yeah. We gonna have to do
a bitch
that.
like me can't make it, but we can find somebody. It's good. It's
and
like
you bring some over.
I will. It's like the sweet, it's like a sweet pastry kind of like taste to it, and it's thick. And you have a couple of those, like, you will be turned up.
I love that.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a little holiday here with you.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's done.
Speaking of holidays, you know, I think for me, when I think about the collaborations you've done, that itself was like a celebration. I mean, Snoop, you know what I'm saying? Anderson .Paak. I mean, we have BJ the Chicago Kid.
Yes.
So many amazing people. But what's a moment in the studio where you felt like you were the legend in the making?
Wow. I think songs like Use Me and Sorry. I remember like when I made those, I was like, wow. I'm, you know, one of my favorite artists of all time is Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I love him.
Even songs like Smile, like those are records where I'm like, Stevie would love this. I feel like I'm somebody because I know they'll love it. You know, I think also I make music to honor my ancestors and honor the living legends as well that I revere musically. That's my way of giving back too. So if I got to feel in my soul like, ooh, they'll be so proud of me.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll be knowing like, okay, I snapped.
You know, you collaborated with folks, like I said, with Anderson .Paak as well. Anderson .Paak is very playful and free.
Yes.
Like he's also an Aquarius like yourself. So I know y'all was turned up in that studio.
Yeah.
Do you feel that same freedom in yourself, or does it challenge you to let it go even more?
You know, he inspired me to just calm down because he's a very chill Aquarius. Looking at him and, you know, just watching him just maneuver and even the talks that we do have, it inspires me to just like chill.
Just breathe.
Yeah, just breathe.
I gotta just be in your breathing exercises. Like, I need to know what that looks like. Are we just...
Yeah, eyes closed,
Okay.
Shoulders back.
I'm over here practicing with
Literally, and just inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth.
Can I have a cocktail when I do this? Or
Come
that
on.
just fucks it up? Okay. 'Cause sometimes I need a little sip to get me through it sometimes, you know?
Take it through there.
Take me through there. Take me through there. Now, you took me through this project, It's Me, Not You. And what I love about the title is, like, it's one of the most, like, used lines in our, like, day and age when you're breaking up with somebody. So if you had to finish that sentence for yourself, it's me, not you, because, how would you end that sentence today?
Because if I don't choose myself, I'm losing.
Yeah, straight like that. Yeah. I mean, it's the truth. I think a lot of times we need to remind ourselves that we need to put ourselves first.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
sometimes we don't. Has there been a moment recently where you got, because I've experienced this myself recently, you've gotten so overwhelmed by pouring into so many other people that you forgot to pour into yourself?
Yeah.
When was a moment like that for you, and when did you decide to take your cup back and pour into your cup?
There are times when I do have those moments. I feel like I'm somebody who's very team oriented, and I love, I'm one of them people that's like, I'm going over here. You going too? Or you come with me. I know the way.
Oh, wow,
And it's just like learning everybody isn't on my same frequency for real. So when I find myself getting frustrated with that, I back up. I'm learning how to be silent. I'm learning how to really, really, really be silent in my thoughts, in my approach.
Yeah.
And in the silence, I have these talks with myself. I like to go on a lot of walks. I get clarity. I get clarity for sure, to where it's just like, do some stuff for you. Go on a walk. Go outside. Yeah. Go shop.
Yeah. Oh, I love to shop. You a shopper too?
Yes.
Okay. What are some of your favorite places to go shopping? Like, if someone can get you a Christmas gift right now, what are like the 3 places you'd be like, you should check out these places?
Amazon.
Okay, I love Amazon too. I'm not gonna hold you. It's quick.
Yes,
Okay.
Amazon. I love going to like flea markets. I love
Okay.
going to vintage clothing stores.
Okay.
Literally, that's like a thing of mine. I love to like go travel to different places too and just find where they have actual stores that are like obviously not franchised and yeah.
Where's the last place you traveled and you got a really good piece?
New York. Yeah.
I
I
mean, I
actually
don't know why I
like
even asked that. You know what I'm saying?
these pants are pretty cool. So
Period. I just feel like anything fashion, not to be biased, but you know, we really do our shit over there.
I gotta give it to where it's due.
I
Like New
mean,
York is
period.
it for real. I love New York.
You know what I do love though about the West Coast? Aside from like all the plant-based options that y'all give, I can actually hear myself. So like when I was in, and I'm back in New York now, but when I was in New York before I moved out here, you know, we're very just, it's fast.
Going.
Like we can't even think.
Hustle,
Like by the
hustle.
time I done thought about something, it's 11 o'clock, I'm in the bed. Where I moved out here to LA and I don't know what it is. And I wonder if you kind of have this too. I can close my eyes right now and I can hear everything. Like I can hear everything. I feel like I can just, my energy is different. My frequency is different. The way that my mind is just functioning is different.
Yeah.
I feel like in those moments of solitude when I'm in the West Coast, I can breathe. So where is your place of solace that helps you really like think?
My parents' house.
Okay.
Yeah. I live in a more cityfied area in LA, and when I go home, I don't know. I took for granted neighborhoods.
Okay.
I remember when I lived even with my grandmother. It was a small, city, and I would walk around a lot just to, walk.
Yeah.
Clear my mind. And man, I took for granted that, going out, going into the world, and especially in, the field I'm in, everything is, like you said, noisy. So I love going home and literally waking up and all I could hear is maybe like birds or maybe a dog in the backyard barking a little bit, but for the most part, just birds. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I just hear birds in the morning. This is so refreshing.
Oh, I
So
love
yeah,
that.
I love going home. Yeah.
Are you gonna go home for the holidays?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does a LA Christmas look like? Because for me, being on the East Coast, it's kind of cold. Sometimes it snows. I'm seeing things downtown. In LA, I'm like, it's sunny as hell. I don't really see that many like ornaments. Like, what does a LA Christmas look like?
You know what? I'm trying to think, have I experienced the LA Christmas? I'm from the Bay.
Right.
So like, I know what it's like up there, but I'm like,
Well, what does the Bay give for holidays? Like, what does that look like?
the Bay is kind of like, it's more chill up there. It's
Okay.
more chill. And then like, it could be sunny, but it could also have like this really beautiful overcast. I think I've learned to really find beauty in like overcast. I don't know, just and like I don't know. The Bay has like a beautiful overcast to it at times.
Ooh.
Most times, yeah.
Someone told me, and tell me, because you from the Bay, so tell me if this is correct or not. Someone told me that because I'm from New York, if I'm looking for a New York vibe, I need to go to the Bay.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
So that's correct.
Correct.
What are some of those similarities? Because I'm like, when I would ask them, they're like, oh, you got to just go experience for yourself. So like, what are some of the similarities that the Bay has that New York has?
I feel like just the energy, it's very, what you see is what you get. Everybody is like on a mission. I think in the Bay, just like New York, everybody's on a mission. We got something to do.
We got somewhere to go.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
got somewhere to go.
I can't hear you for real.
Yeah,
That's probably the problem. But like, I
we
can't
need
hear you. Tunnel vision.
blinders for real. And it's so funny. Like I always say, like San Francisco is like Manhattan, Harlem.
Okay.
Brooklyn would be like Oakland,
Okay.
that vibe. The Bronx would be like Richmond, where I'm from.
Okay.
So yeah, it does give New
Okay,
York.
BX. Okay, BX. Actually, you know what? I can kind of see you now.
You know?
Yeah. You know,
Yes.
I feel like in your music too, like there's a freedom in your music that feels very Bay Area to the core. It's unbothered, like we said, unapologetic, but there's soul there too.
Yeah.
What does the Bay teach you about not waiting for permission to shine?
Everything. I feel like there aren't a lot of opportunities given. We've always had to create our own. And it can even be a little like, I don't even know the word, but just because, you know, a few of us really go into a bigger industry, I'll say, and having to relinquish what really kind of like got us to the point because we're always in creation of our spaces, our environments, because that's all we know. I love LA because it has so many great opportunities, and even some of my homies from here, it's like they're so like chill about it. Like, yeah, I sang backup for da 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 da, or yeah, I was on set with.
It's like the norm.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that. Everything is like, nah. We trying to, when I remember when I was in like high school, and they were like, yeah, Keisha Cole's looking for background singers. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to. Ma, can I skip school today?
As you should. Did she let you?
No, they were like,
Damn.
kid, go to
Okay.
school. You're in the 10th grade, babe.
Well, now you can see Keisha Cole because you up there with her. So, period. Keisha, if you listening, y'all need
I love you, Keisha.
Hello, we love Miss Keisha. Now, working on the death row, a label that is historically been defined by men, what does femininity look like within this legacy or that legacy now that you're part of rewriting it? That was good, wasn't it?
That was great.
Okay.
I think for me, it's defined by being exactly who I am.
Okay.
And standing tall and proud in who I am. I'm past the point, there's stages in being a creative, and you get to the point where, who, me? They want me? No, I know why they want me. I know why.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for why. So let me stand in that all the way, because that's how I can honor the game and honor what God has given me, is to be strong in that. So I think that's what being, a lady on death row gives for sure.
It's also
The
had
first
its
lady.
themes of right. It's also had its themes of power and rebellion. But you're redefining that energy, like I said, through honesty, soul, femininity. What does rebellion look like for you as a woman in this new era for death row?
Asking for forgiveness and not permission.
Period. Because we all should take heed to that.
Yeah,
I do
my
that every
A&R's
day.
over there. I heard him.
Because sometimes you gotta just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you know something, usually, if I've had to ask for forgiveness, it's been like, all right, you got it. You got it. So, yeah.
Because you knew.
I knew.
The
yeah.
best person who knows your sound is you. Speaking of knowing your sound, are the Isley Brothers. I mean, performing with them, baby, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's like every artist's dream.
Yes.
You performed with them. You're surrounded by that legacy of just black love and longevity.
Yeah.
I wonder if you know that or not. I feel like you should know that, think you know that, but you have such a long career ahead. Look at the people that are tapping on you, that are saying that you are so good that I want you on the stage and share it with me. You wasn't opening them. You were sharing it with them, baby.
Absolutely.
Did you see yourself as part of that lineage carrying the next generation of soul?
I believe so, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think my goal is just to spark inspiration or even motivation in somebody after me, like so many of them did for me and do for me. Um, if I do that, then I'm on the right path. And yeah, I got something to say. I got something to give.
You do.
So yeah, hopefully somebody takes that and takes it on one even further than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This segment is called the healing question. So this is where we kind of reflect.
Love
Think
that.
of this as like a therapy session. You
Come
know,
on.
we just having our emotions out here on display.
Love that.
Love has so many forms, whether it's spiritual, romantic, self-love, sometimes even tough love.
Yeah.
You know, which one has healed you the most, and which one are you still learning to receive without resistance?
That just blew me.
Up.
That blew my mind, that question. I feel like tough love has been one that I've had to come to grips with
Okay.
because there's a lot of things that loved ones have maybe done to hurt me. And it's one of them things where I literally just said this last night. I had a conversation. I was saying, my goal in life is to not always like everything, but to understand. So I think through tough love, I'm understanding life more by and by. So yeah, but I'm working hard to receive maybe romantic love.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I love how
think
giddy you got. That's so cute. Okay.
you know what it is. I think I had a space where self-love was a challenge for me, and I'm in a space because I'm living in a city by myself, and this is like a different chapter for me. I love my space, and I love me so much to where I'm just like, ooh, do I want to share it?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
You
So
gotta be compromising with that.
I have to be compromising, so I'm learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same. You know what we call that? Growth.
Come on.
We call that growth. You know, use me is so beautiful, but I want to flip it. How are you letting the Lord use you in this season in order to receive all of the glory that He has set aside for you?
God wants me to be quiet right now, so I'm honoring that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like literally in a season where all of this great stuff is happening for me, but I'm battling vocal nodules. And for some reason, I still take performances here and there, and I'm able to do it by the grace of God. But when I'm not doing that, I have to be quiet. And God wants me to be quiet. I'm learning, I'm seeing so much. I'm listening to the music that I've already started creating. I'm like, oh, you know, I know what I want to do even with my second album because God is allowing me to, He's opening up my ears, He's opening up my third eye, He's opening up everything by being quiet.
Stare at me. When you stare at yourself, what do you see? And what do you want to remind yourself when you look at yourself?
I see resilience.
Good.
Yeah, I see resilience. I see my grandmother, you know. Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
So as long as I could continue to see that, I'm good to go. When I stop seeing that, I got to do some reflecting.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're one of the few artists who can write something that feels both holy and human. That's a very intricate skill that most folks don't have.
Hmm.
How do you protect that balance, keeping that divinity in your gift without letting the world drain it?
I guard my gates. I gotta guard it. I gotta guard it because they, the industry, whatever,
Okay.
it's on them to package it up and sell it.
Right.
But this is also a gift God has given me.
Absolutely.
So it's a fine line in protecting the integrity of that always. And knowing, okay, I want the world to see it. So we just got to do it in decent and in order.
Yeah.
And I got to be me. And I got to sleep at night. So, yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
Sure.
That's all I need. What do you need right now? And how can your community give that to you?
I need a hug and $1 million on this plan.
Girl, you want a hug? Come here. Come here, hug, baby. You see how that hug went?
Come on.
Come on, somebody.
You know
Okay.
what? Yeah, I think I just need love around me.
Okay.
And it's within me, so it sustains me a lot. But man, I need that environment of that around me. And love doesn't mean like being a yes man or doing this or doing.
Yeah.
Love just means exactly that, love. So I think as long, like when I be having that around me, I'm good always.
Yeah.
No matter how much money I got, how much.
It don't matter.
It don't
When you
matter.
strip that away, what do you have?
Man, nothing.
Right. Nothing, but hopefully love.
Yeah.
Working with Snoop Dogg as both a mentor and label head, how has his perspective challenged or expanded your sense of what success really means?
I think it's allowed me to see just the human in him. I think sometimes we can see these figures and, we see the Instagram and the TikToks and sometimes you can like put a person up on such a pedestal where you don't see just the human and the heart and soul in the person. So I think it's really, really great seeing that and seeing as he's seeing me grow and bump my head and turn and twist. I see him in his own right of growing into what he wants to truly be. So it's super dope.
So we have our final segment. It's called Her Heartbeat. And
Come
this
on.
is where you see how your heart beats within the world and what rhythms it continues to display. So the woman who raised you prayed with their voices. If your music is a continuation of their prayers, what are you praying for now through your art?
Wow. I pray through my art that people feel something, because I feel like in today's time, everything is so just desensitized,
Right.
and it lacks feeling. So I think for me, my prayer is for people to be touched through feeling. It doesn't have to always be happy, but as long as you feel something, I feel like I'm doing my job. I don't want to make music. There's enough of it to go around. I don't want to make music that is just lack of feeling. There's enough of that.
Yeah.
And, duality is cool.
I agree.
So let me be on this side of it to let people feel and remind them why they're here.
I love that. Did you have a good time with me today, Jane?
I had a great time.
Okay. I'm going to still come over with that coquito at your crib.
Yes.
Let me just find a Puerto Rican to make it, and then I got you.
Come
okay?
on, I'm holding you to that.
Listen, I got you. Listen. Folks at home, make sure you are tuned in all the time to all things Jane Handcock. Her project is out right now, and we have something new hopefully coming out soon, I hope.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Working on album number 2.
I'm saying we're going to need that. Let me do a little intro.
Come on.
Where can they find you, Jane?
You can find me everywhere on social media at Miss Jane Handcock, MsJaneHandcock. And then, yeah, you type me in, Jane Handcock, and I'm everywhere like air.
Because you Aquarius. That's why. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.